Hello friends. Here we are going to take the problem set of linear equation in two variables. See, in first question, okay, this is always already every problem set. The first question is always choose correct alternative for each of the following questions. Every problem set in from previous year and this year also. Okay, this is very important question. See first here, to draw graph of 4x plus 5y is equal to 19, find y when x equal to 1. That means what? Here we are going to put the value of this x equal to 1 in this equation. Then let's see what will be the y here. Just try to put the value of x equal to 1 in this equation. See first. So 4 into 1. For 1 means what? Here we have to put the value of x, which is 1 here. Okay. So plus 5y. Very easily we can solve this one, is equal to 19. Okay. Now what is 4 ones are? 4 here. Okay. And this 4, okay, in the next step that will goes to 19 side. Okay. So this 5y is equal to 19 minus 4. Okay. What will come here? So this is nothing but 5y is equal to 15. Okay. And what is y? That is nothing but y equal to 3. Okay. That means which option is correct here? Okay. That means if you observe here, this is the correct option. Understand? So we'll write neatly. See first what we can write here. See, neatly we'll write here. This is the correct one. Okay friends. Now similarly we'll take the next one. See here. We'll think about what? Second one. For simultaneous equations in variables x and y, dx and dy, both the values they were given to us. Dx equal to 49 and dy is equal to minus 63. So from these two, we are going to find the value of x when d equal to 7 is also given. We know in Cramer's rule, what we can write now? That one we already know. So x we have to find, means x equal to what? Dx upon d. Okay. So using this one, we can find very easily d now. What is dx here? This is 49. Okay. And what about d? That is 7. So how much will come here now? 7. That is the correct alternative, which is A. Okay. Like this, every time we have to solve. Don't fake any kind of wrong option. Don't try to choose. Always try to verify whether it is correct or no. Okay. Now in third one. Okay. What will come here now? See here, it is very simple. Minus 4 into 5. How much? Minus 4 into 5. That is nothing but minus 20. Okay. Now here also. What is that? Minus 7 into 3. But remember, here we have to write first minus. That is in our formula. Okay. So then minus 7 into 3, that will come minus 21. Okay. So what will come here now? That is nothing but minus 20 plus 21. That is nothing but 1. Where it is 1? Here in the fourth option. That is the correct option. Okay. Now we'll take the next one. That is the fourth one. See friends. See, in the fourth one, what is that? To solve x plus y equal to 3. And here 3x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. That means we have to take this minus 4 to this side. Okay. By determinant method, find d. Do you know? D means what? D, dx, dy. Do you remember? Okay. D means 12, dx 32, dy 13. That means first of all we have to arrange these two equations in neat form. Okay, see first, this is x plus y is equal to 3, that is already in neat form. But the second one we are going to write in neat form, that is 3x minus 2y is equal to, here it is minus 4, that one goes to that side, that will comes plus 4. Okay, now see here as you know, in our Cramer's rule, what is our trick? This is 1, 2, 3 we have to write. Okay, means D for 12. So what about D here now? Just look here. D means 12. 12 means we have to take the first column coefficient and then second column coefficient. Means what here now? What will get here? 1, 3, and this side 1 minus 2. Okay, so here it is minus 2 ones are minus 2, and here that minus is in our formula, so 3 ones are 3. So how much? Here it is minus 5. Understand? Where it is minus 5? This is the third option is correct option. Understand? Now see, in our fifth sum, see, remember this is the fifth one, which is very important. Okay, for this we have to know some important discussion which is not in our syllabus, but we have to discuss some new discussion for this one. See, remember friends, for this only we are going to take some new discussion. Listen very carefully. See here these are the two equations. Okay, a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y equal to c2. Here a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, these are coefficients. Okay, now here the relation between only coefficients. Okay, there are three options. See first, a1 and a2 the ratio, and b1 and b2 their ratio maybe is not equal. If equal, maybe which is not equal to constants ratio. If they are also equal, so that means here these are the three possibilities. Okay, if like this one, so a1 and a2 ratio and b1 and b2 ratio which is not equal, then the graph of such equations always intersects each other, so they have unique solution. Remember friends, so they have unique solution. Similarly, if the first two ratios are equal and then which is not equal to c1 upon c2, at that time the graph of these equations do not intersect each other. So if the two lines which are not intersects, means obviously they are parallel to each other, so they have no solution. Okay, now the third option is what? If all the three ratios are same, that means these two equations are not distinct, they are same. Why? Because the ratio is equal, means definitely they are same. Okay, the graph of these equations coincides each other, so they have infinite solutions. So using all this discussion, here one more thing, sometimes this is the ratio, but sometimes if go with cross multiplication, a1 into b2 and a2 into b1 which is not equal, then also the solution is what? Unique. That is in this fifth sum. See here, ax plus by equal to c, mx plus ny is equal to d, means an is not equal to bm, means a, here it is n, b, and here it is m. So the cross multiplication is not equal, means the first option. So only one common solution, means unique solution. Understand? This is very important discussion. This discussion which is not in our textbook. Remember friends, which is very important. The first option is correct one. Okay, like this. The first question, choose correct alternative for each of the following questions. Okay, We'll take the second question. See first, complete the following table to draw the graph of this line. Okay, see here, 2x minus 6y is equal to 3. So in which x and y both have the coefficients. Okay, they're given to us the value of x equal to minus 5. Then what is the value of this y? Straightway try to put the minus 5 wherever x here. See here, what will come here? If we'll put here, so this will come minus 10. Okay, here it is minus 6y is equal to 3. Now what will come? This 6y goes to this side, that is plus 6y. Okay, now 3 comes this side, that is minus 13. Understand? See here, wherever whatever may be that value, that will come correctly. See here, so y is equal to 6 comes this side, that is nothing but minus 13 upon 6, and that will come here minus 13, okay, upon 6 here. Okay friends, now as usual we can write here this is minus 5 comma minus 13 upon 6. Write neatly, this is very important one. Right, minus 13 upon 6, like this we can write here. Okay, now similarly here, if we'll put the value of y equal to 0 now, see here, what is here? See, y equal to 0, then what is the value of x here? Straightway put the value of y equal to 0. See what will come here now. Okay, see here, 2x minus 6 into 0, it is 0 only, which is equal to 3. So 2x equal to 3, that means x equal to 3 by 2. See here, very simple. Okay, 3 by 2 comes here. Like this we can write the coordinates like 3 by 2 and 0. These are the solution. Okay, and when you fill this or prepare this table, then the next part to draw the graph is very simple. Understand friends?
See friends, in problem set question number 3, we are going to solve the examples, the simultaneous equations solved by graphical method. Okay, already we discussed in practice set 1.2 how to solve by graphically, already we know. Okay, let's solve some more examples. Okay, see in question number 3, first sum, that is 2x plus 3y is equal to 12 and x minus y equal to 1. First of all, we are going to prepare the table to draw the graph. See first of all, these equations which are not in neat form. Neat form means y equal to, if you write, then it is very convenient to. You may write that one in terms of x equal to also. Okay, this is only for our convenience. See first, I'll write this is in terms of y. See first here, I'll write here. So first I will write here 2x plus 3y is equal to 12, and now this one in the form of y. We are going to write like this one. It is okay? Then this 3 goes to that side. Y is equal to 12 minus 2x upon 3. If we put the value of x here, but now remember, whenever we are going to put the value of x, but we cannot put the value of x anything. We have to put some specific values of x. Why? Because there is some denominator. Okay, I'll make that box here in which we are going to put the values. Okay, see first, it is very important. All the students very carefully try to understand. Okay friends, see here, this is x, this is y, and this is coordinate. Okay, now look here. Which number we have to put here? See first here, we cannot put here, suppose I will put here 1, so 2 ones are 2, 12 minus 2 is what? 10, 10 upon 3, which is not divisible. So I will put here now the value is suppose 3. See, let's see here. If we put 3 here, 3 2s are 6. 12 minus 6 how much? 6. 6 upon 3 is what? 2. Okay? Now, this is the coordinate. Then we'll take next, suppose here 0. Then what will get here now? It will put 0 here, so whole becomes 0. 12 minus 0, 12. 12 upon 3, 4. Oh, 3 ones are 3 fours are. So we'll put here 0, we'll get here 4. Okay? Now, one more point we need here. What should we will put here? Suppose if we put here 6. 6 2s are 12. 12 minus 12, 0. 0 upon anything, it is 0. So, if we put 6, then we'll get here 0. Like this, we can get that coordinates. Okay? Now, I take the next one. What is that? X minus y equal to 1. This is in neat form. Neat form means that has no coefficients. Okay, so we can write now here. You may write in terms of x also, but I'll write in the standard every time the same thing we have to write. So I'll just change the sign. Changing sign means what? Multiply to both sides by minus 1. So look here, y is equal to minus 1 plus x. Okay, now again I'll make here also table. Okay, friends. See. Okay, so let's check, and whenever here these are the coordinates like this form in equation, you can put any value of x here. Okay, see first, I'll put the value of x is what? 1. What will get here? Minus 1 plus 1, so it becomes 0. Is it okay? Okay. Now then next, I'll put here, suppose 2 here. What will get here? 2. Minus 1 plus 2, it is 1. Okay? One more. One more point. I'll put here now some negative number. Okay? Minus 1. See here, what will get here? Suppose I'll put here minus 1. So minus 1 plus minus minus, minus 1 minus 1, minus 2. Okay? Now, after preparing these two tables, okay? Now, we are going to draw the graph. Okay? Now, let's go to the computer screen to draw the graph of this one. Okay, friends?
Hello students, welcome in the computer screen. Question number 1. We already prepared the table. Now we are going to plot these points on graph paper. 3, 2. Yes, 3, 2. We have to put here in first quadrant. Here it is 3, 2. Okay. Now then 0, 4. Where it is 0, 4? On y-axis. Okay, 0, 4. And then 6, 0. It is on x-axis. Okay. After plotting all these points on graph paper, we are going to draw the line. Okay. See here. From these 3 points, we are going to draw a line. Okay. That one we are going to extend in both the sides. I'll extend from this side also. Okay, friends. This is the graph of first equation. Now similarly, we are going to take now second one. Look here. This is 1, 0. Where it is 1, 0? It is obviously on x-axis. Okay, friends? Then 2, 1. It is in the first quadrant. Now minus 1, minus 2. Where it is? Minus 1, minus 2. It is in third quadrant. Like this. Now afterwards, from these 3 also, we have to draw a line. Okay? See here. Here it is a line which passes through all the 3 lines. Where they meet. Okay, I will extend first in both the sides. Okay? See here. Now, where they meets here? Here it is. They meets on this particular point. See here. Here it is the coordinate. What is the coordinate here? 3, 2. Okay, friends? Like this we have to draw on graph paper.
See friends, we'll take the next example. X minus 3y is equal to 1, 3x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0. Both we are going to write in y form and then fill these checkers. Okay, see first, I'll take the first one. X minus 3y is equal to 1. See, sometimes we can write this one is in x form also. Okay, we can write this one in x form also. Why? Suppose we will write in 3y form, then 3 goes to denominator. Why? That is why I am writing this one in x form. Okay, that means first of all we have to put the value of y and then we will get value of x here. Okay friends, see, x is equal to 1 plus 3y. That means in previous sum we put the value of x here. Now first we have to put the value of y, then we can get x is very easily. Okay, now let's solve this one. Now look here, you can put any value of here y. Why? Because there is no denominator. Yes? So tell me first which value of y you can take here now. Okay, if you take here minus 1. Let's see here. Sometimes you can put negative numbers also. Minus 1. Okay, look here. Don't put here minus 1. What will you get here? If we put here minus 1, so 3 ones are 3. That is minus 3. So 1 minus 3, minus 2 will get here. Okay, I'll put here. Similarly, one more value of y. Yes, now I'll put here 1. Let's see here. If we put 1 here, 3 ones are 3. 1 plus 3 is what? 4. So here it is 1. Then x will get here 4. Okay, friends. Now I'll put the value of y is minus 2. Okay, minus 2 you can put here. Yes, I'll put the value of y is minus 2. What will you get here? 3 to the 6. Okay, that is minus 6. So 1 minus 6 minus 5 will get here. Okay, like this one. Now all these values will put here in coordinate system. Understand? Okay. Now similarly this side. What is that? 3x minus 2y plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, we can write in 3x form or 2y form also. Okay, I'll put here now 2y form. So 2y is equal to minus 4 minus 3x. Okay, I'll change the sign first. 2y is equal to 4 plus 3x. Okay, now take this 2 to denominator. Y is equal to 4 plus 3x upon 2. Look here, in x form or in y form, it is depend upon yourself. Whichever may be convenient, that one you can handle. Okay, see first here friends. Now we are going to put the value of x. Okay, don't make confusion. First, we have to put the value of x or y. Take very carefully. Okay. Now, I'll put the value of x here. So tell me which value will take here, put up here. So I'll put the value of x is 2. Let's see. 3 to the 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 upon 2 is what? 5. That means here x value will put here 2. It will get 5. Okay. One more value. Okay. Now I'll put here minus 2. Let's see here. Okay, whole numerator should be divisible by denominator. So if we put here minus 2, 3 to the 6, minus 6. 4 minus 6, minus 2. Minus 2 upon 2, minus 1. Okay, if we put here minus 2, then we get minus 1. Now take the next. Suppose if we put 0. Let's see here. If we put here 0, so 4 upon 2 is what? 2. It is divisible. So if we put 0, then 4 upon 2 is what? 2. So here all the values write in coordinate system. Okay friends? See. Now by using both these tables, we are going to draw the table. Okay? Let's go to the computer screen again. Okay friends?
Okay. For question number 2 here, we are going to plot the graph from the given table. Minus 2, minus 1. Where it is? Minus 2, minus 1, which is in third quadrant. Okay. 4, 1. It is in first quadrant. Minus 5, minus 2. Again it is in third quadrant. Okay. Like this. And after getting all these 3 points, we are going to draw a line. Okay. Look here. This is the line which passes through all the 3 points. Okay. I'll extend from both the sides. See here. Okay. This is the first line. Now, what about the second one? 2, 5. Okay. See here. 2, 5. Where it is 2, 5? In first quadrant. Okay. Then minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2, minus 1. Again it is on the same point. Okay. Now 0, 2. 0, 2. means it is on y-axis. So from all these 3 points, we are going to draw a line. Okay, see here, this is the line which passes through all the 3 points. Okay, now I will just extend the line from both the sides. Okay, now look here, where is the intersecting point? Here it is, that is -2, -1. Okay friends, like this we have to solve the graph by using graph. Okay friends.
Okay, let's take the third sum. Okay, what is that? 5x minus 6y plus 30 is equal to 0, and that side 5x plus 4y minus 20 equal to 0. Both we have to write in either x or y form, and then fill these 2 boxes to draw the graph. Okay, so I'll take the first one. That is 5x minus 6y plus 30 equal to 0. Okay, minus 6y is equal to 5x and 30 both goes to that side. That is minus 5x minus 30. First of all, I will change the sign here. That is 6y, 5x plus 30. Take this 6 to that side. So y is equal to 5x plus 30 upon 6. Now, to fill the box is very important here now. Okay, first of all, see first, yeah. 6 and 30 both are divisible. That means if you put the value of x is 0, then 30 upon 6. Yes, I will put the value of x is 0. So both this becomes 0. So 30 upon 6 is 5. That means 0, 5. Okay. Now we take here something like 7. 7. If we put here 7, it is not divisible. 7 5 is 35. No. So it is 65. It is not divisible. I will put here 6. Okay. If we put here 6, 6 5 is 30, 30 30, 60. 60 upon 6 is 10. That means if we put here 6, we'll get here 10. That is 6 and 10. Okay. Look here, I'm going to put the value of x here. So write first x value. Don't make any kind of confusion. One more value we have to put over here. Okay. If I put here, suppose minus 1. Why? Minus 1 it is not okay. If we put here 6, no. If we put here minus 6, then 30 minus 30, 0 becomes. Okay. So put here 6, minus 6. 6 5 is 30. That is minus 30 plus 30, 0. 0 upon 6, 0. So here if we put here minus 6, we'll get here 0. Like this. Understand? Very simple it is. Only the carefulness is very important. Take that side. 5x plus 4y. Okay. Minus 20 equal to 0. Again I will put in the form of y form. So both these goes to that side. Very carefully take 4 to this side. Okay. Now look here. Which one you have to take? Put up here value of x here. So as like, look here. As like previous sum, if you put here 4. What do you get? 5 4s are 20. Minus 20 plus 20 is 0. 0 upon 4. That is 0. So that means if you put here 4, then we'll get here 0. Is it okay? Now let's take here some more value. As like here, suppose here put here 0, no. Here also you can put here 0. Let's see what we'll get here. If we put here 0, then this becomes 0. 20 upon 4 is, it is divisible. That means 5. Okay. Here also write 4 0 and here 0 5. Okay. One more value. One more value I'll put here like minus 4. Okay. See here 6 minus 6, no. I'll put here 4. One more minus 4. Okay, see, if we put here minus 4, that minus plus, 5 4s are 20, 20 plus 20, 40, 40 upon 4, 10. So, like this, we can prepare the table. Again, to draw the graph of this example, let's go to computer screen.
See here, for question number 3. Look here, first 0 5, where we have to plot 0 5, look here, 0 5 means on y-axis. 6 10, it is in first quadrant. 6 10, okay, the point is too far away. Okay, then minus 6, 0. Minus 6, 0, it is obviously on x-axis. So from these 3 points, we are going to draw the line here. Okay, like this. Okay, I'll extend the line from this side also. This is the graph of first box. Now 4, 0. 4, 0 means what? Where it is? On x-axis. 0, 5. Again here it is on the y-axis. Okay. Then minus 4, minus 10. Sorry, 10. Minus 4, 10 in second quadrant. Here it is. Okay, like this. Now from these 3 points, again we have to draw the line. Okay. Now, where these 2 lines were intersects, here it is. That is the coordinate phi 0. Understand?
Let's take now next, which is the fourth one. Okay, see here 3x minus y minus 2 equal to 0, 2x plus y equal to 8. Now both these are in only y form. That is no coefficient. So it is very simple. Okay, just look here. I'll take first example, first equation. Okay, write in y form. So remaining 2, take to that side. Now because of this minus, I will change the sign. Okay, now we can put any value of x here. Any value of x here. Okay, may I put here 1? Okay, 3 ones are 3. 3 minus 2, 1. So here it is 1, 1. Then next one, if we put here 2. Okay, let's see here. 2. 3 2s are 6 here. Okay, 6 minus 2 is what? 4. Okay. Then we'll take that 0. You can put 0 also. Okay, 0. 0, 3 0 0 0 minus 2 is what? Minus 2. Okay, like this. Simple example is there. I'll take this one also. 2x plus y is equal to 8. Therefore, y equal to 8 minus 2x. Again, we are going to put the value of x here. Okay, here we can put any value of x here. I'll put here 1, suppose. So 2 ones are 2. 8 minus 2, this is 6. So we'll get 1, 6. Okay, nextly, we'll put here 2. Yes. 2 2s are 4. 8 minus 4, 4. So that is 2, 4. One more also we'll put here as like this one, 0. Chalo. Okay. So 2 zeros are 0. 8 minus 0, 8. That is 0, 8. Understand, friends? To draw the graph of this again, we'll go to the computer screen. Okay, friends?
See in fourth sum. Okay, look here. First 1 1. Okay, 1 1 means in first quadrant. Then 2 4. Again it is in first quadrant. Then 0 minus 2 means in the, not in the, on the y-axis. Okay, like this. Now from these 3 points, we are going to draw line. Okay. Look here, from this point, all these 3 points are collinear. Okay, I'll extend this line to downwards also. Okay, like this. Now, see for the second one. See here, for the second box, 1 6. It is again in the first quadrant. 2 4. Again on the same point which we'll get in the first graph. Okay, like this. 0 8, it is on the y-axis. Now from these 3 points, again we have to draw the line. Okay, like this. Now just very carefully we have to extend from both the sides. Okay, like this. Now, where is the answer? Intersecting point is what? 2 4 is the answer. Understand?
Okay, let's take now last example of this graphical method. Okay, of question number 3. Again, these two are again very simple. Y has no coefficient means we can get one very simple equation and we'll put the value of x anything, then we'll find that value of y. Okay, I'll take the first one. 3x plus y equal to 10. Writing y form, y is equal to 10 minus 3x. Now, we are going to put the value of x here. We will put any value. I'll put 1. 3 1 3, 10 minus 3 is what? 7. So here it is 1, 7. Then next here, I'll put 2 here. Okay, 3 to the 6. Don't put too much large amount of numbers. Okay, because we are going to draw the graph here. Always that should be nearer to origin. Either that may be plus or minus, but that should be nearer to origin. Okay, now I'll put here 2, 3 to the 6. 10 minus 6 is what? 4. That means here we'll get 2, 4. One more value is what? We'll put here 3. Yes. 3 3 is a 9. 10 minus 3 is what? Yes. 10 minus 3 3 is a 9. No. 10 minus 9. That is 1. So we'll get 3, 1. Okay, friends? Now take that next. That is very simple example. So here x minus y equal to 2. I'll write in y form. You may write in x form also. I'll change the sign because of y has minus sign. So it is minus 2 plus x. Now you can put any value of x. Again I'll put here 1. Okay. So minus 2 plus 1, minus 1. Here it is 1, minus 1. Then I will put here, suppose 2 here. So what will get? We will put here 2. Minus 2 plus 2, it is 0. So it is 2, 0. Again I will put here, like this one only, 3. Let's take here. What will get? Minus 2 plus 3. How much? Plus 1. Okay? Here, this is the table to draw the graph. Okay? Let's go to computer screen to draw the graph of this equation. Okay?
See in fifth question. Okay, see here. What is the first one? See here, we are going to plot on graph paper. First one, 1 7. Where it is? 1 7 in the first quadrant. Okay. Similarly, 2 4. Again in the first quadrant, 2 4. Then 3 1. It is again in the first quadrant. Now from these 3 points, we are going to draw the line. Yes, all these 3 points are collinear. I'll extend from both the sides. Okay, like this. This is the graph of first equation. Then next, second one. 1 minus 1, it is in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant. 1 minus 1. Then 2 0 on the x-axis, then 3 1, again it is on the same point, means that is the answer. So from these 3 points we are going to draw the line. Look here, these 3 points are collinear. I'll extend the line from both the sides. Here it is. Okay, now just look here. Where the intersecting point? Here it is. What is that point? 3 1. Okay, like this we have to draw the graphs, and by using graphical method also we have to find the solution of given simultaneous equations. Okay.
In question number 4, okay, we have to find the determinant value. Okay, that is very simple. In Cramer's rules, so many examples we already saw, but till it is in problem set, so we'll start. Okay, see first, in first one, see how, you know, don't make the confusion, don't multiply this one first, remember. Okay, every time I told you, here also I am telling. Okay, first, 4 7s are 4 into 7 minus 3 into 2. Okay friends, so 4 7s are 28, minus 3 2s are 6, how much here? 22. Okay, very simple. Here also, tell me, 5 into 1 minus, this minus is in our method. So again here minus 2 into minus 3. So 5 ones are 5. How many times minus here? Minus, minus, minus. Minus, minus, plus. Plus, minus, minus. So 2 3s are 6. So here minus 1. Okay? Here in the last one, again 3 into 4 minus minus 1 into 1. So 3 4s are 12. minus minus plus, 1 ones are 1, so how much? 30. Okay? Look, very simple it is. See here, in question number 5, we are going to solve the example, simultaneous equations, we are going to solve by Cramer's rule. Okay? Cramer's rule is already we know here. Okay, I'll just tell you how to write the d, dx and dy. Remaining part you can solve because these are very simple. But remember, first of all, we have to arrange them in neat form and one by one. Okay, I'll arrange first d, dx, dy. After getting d, dx, dy, 12, 32, 13. Do you know? No? D for 12, dx 13. 32 and dy 13. Okay, just remember all this. See first, but how I will solve. 6x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. See, it is not in neat form. Take this minus 8 to that side. So, 3x plus 5y is equal to 8. Understand? I'll write here, this is column number 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay? To write d, what we need here? 12. To write dx, what we need here? 32. And dy, 13. Okay, and just write here 6, 3, minus 3, 5, and go with that previous sum, go with cross, we'll get d. After getting d, dx and dy, by applying Cramer's rule, what is the Cramer's rule? X is equal to dx upon d, and y is equal to dy upon d. Like this one, x equal to dx upon d, put the values what we'll get here, and y is equal to dy upon d. Put the values again, what we will get here? We can get the values of x and y. Can you solve? Yes? Try to solve. Okay friends? Take the next one. Here also. But remember, here no x, y. Here m and n. Don't write dx, dy. Okay? So write dm, dn like this we have to write. Again here also 12, 32, 13. Right? They in neat form. Already they are in neat form. Just write one by one. Okay? See first here. 4m minus 2n is equal to minus 4. And here it is 4m plus 3n is equal to 16. Okay, they are in neat form already. I'll write again. This is first column, second column, and third column. Here I'll write d for 12. Don't write dx, write here dm. Okay, 12, 32. And here it is dy. This is 13. Again, we will put the values of the coefficients 4, 4, minus 2, 3, minus 4, 16. And we'll get here x, y naught, m and en. So, after getting d, dm, look here, dy arrow. Right here, dn. Don't make these kinds of confusion. Okay? So, after getting these three values, by applying Cramer's rule, we find m is equal to dm upon d. And n is equal to dn upon d. And put the values what we get here, and we can get m and n very easily. Try to solve. Okay friends? Now, next, third and fourth sums are there by using Cramer's rule. See first here. First, this should be the denominator. If you keep as it is, but sometimes in the next part that it becomes some complicatedness we can create here. That is why we can remove this one by multiplying to both sides by 2 here and here by 3. Then the two equations are in very neat form. See first here. Here in this one, we'll write first 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 upon 2 multiplied to both sides by 2. What will we get here? 3 to the 6x minus 4y is equal to 5. After multiplying this 2 to getting cancelled. This side 1 upon 3x plus 3y is equal to minus 4 upon 3. This 3 we don't need here. So again multiply to both sides by 3. What do you get here? Just x. Here it is 3 3s are 9y and that side only minus 4. So these two write in neat form right now, and here it is x plus 9y is equal to minus 4. Now very similarly this is column number 1, 2 and 3. D means 12, dx 32 and dy that is 13. Okay, after getting d, dx, dy, again by using Cramer's rule, x is equal to dx by d and y is equal to dy by d. We'll put the values, we can get here also the values of x and y. Very simple. Students, try to solve yourself. This is very simple one. Okay, here also. This is also very simple, but only remember this is first term y. So don't keep as it is. Like this, we can make some silly mistakes here. First, arrange in neat form. This is already in neat form, the first one. But the next one, which is the second equation of this example, that is nothing but minus 5x plus 12y is equal to 39. Now it is okay, no problem. Again, this is column number 1, 2 and 3. D, as we know it, 12, dx, 32 and dy, this is 13. Only these coefficients only keep here and go with cross multiplication as your procedure. Then we can find d, dx and dy. After that, by applying Cramer's rule, x is equal to dx by d and y is equal to dy by d. Put here, if they are divisible, divide it and write in simplest form. Okay friends, try to solve yourself. Students, here this is the next example in which this one we have to solve by Cramer's rule. First look here. We can see here, this is just one equation only, we can think. But no, here we can form three equations. Okay, how it is? Look, A is equal to B equal to C is there. Then you can write like A equal to B, or you may write B equal to C, or you may write A equal to C. Understand? Very similar here also we can make. That means out of that 3, we can write just any 2 and try to simplify. We'll form the 2 equations and simplify. We'll find the values of x and y. Okay friends, see here, this is very simple one. Try to solve very easy. I'll take first 2 and last 2. Okay friends, or you may take this first and last, second and last. Why? Because it is looking like this simple. Or you may write anything. I'll take first 2 and last 2. Okay, see here, x plus y minus 8 upon 2. This side, x plus 2y minus 14 upon 3. And this side, x plus 2y minus 14 upon 3. And that is equal to 3x minus y upon 4. Now just go with cross multiplication. We can form that neat equation. See first. So 3 and here just go with cross. What will get? 3 into x plus y minus 8. This side 2 into x plus 2y minus 14. Now just multiply. 3x plus 3y, 8 3s are 24. This side 2x, 2 2s are 4y minus 4 2s are 28. Now all similar terms collect together. 3x minus 2x, which will get here x. 3y minus 4y, again we will get here minus y. And this minus 24 too goes to that side. What will we get here? Minus 28 plus 24. Here it is nothing but minus 4. This is equation number 1. Look, now it is very in simplest form. Very similar, here also go with cross multiplication. What will we get here? 4 into x plus 2y minus 14. Very carefully, don't make any kind of mistakes here. 3 into 3x minus y. Again multiply. What will we get here? 4x plus 4 2s are 8y minus 14 4s are 56. Okay, here 3 3s are 9x minus 3y. Okay, now after getting that one, take all similar terms together. 4x minus 9x, what will we get here? Minus 5x. 8y minus 3y comes this side plus 3y. So what will we get here? 11y. And now this 56 goes to that side. That is no constant here. So just keep as it is, but change the sign. Like this. Okay, this is equation number 2. Now after getting these two equations, write one by one and try to write 1, 2, 3 columns. Then d, dx, dy, like this one. We'll write here. See, x minus y equal to minus 4. Here it is minus 5x plus 11y is equal to 56. Similarly, this column number 1. 2 and 3. As our rule, D 12, dx 32 and dy 13. Okay, like this we can find d, dx, dy. And afterwards, by applying Cramer's rule, so what do you get here? X equal to dx by d and y equal to dy by d. Like this we can solve the examples. Okay friends, don't try to fear, just try to solve. Try it. By this procedure, you can get definitely answer. Okay friends?